is awesome. He's like, yeah, dude, when the Department of Justice tried me for one of my like many different crimes, it was just like being poisoned. It was just like being poisoned. It was really fucked up, dude. Like when I got hit with a RICO case, okay, when I got hit with a RICO case, it was basically like being sent to a work camp.
His stance on Russia, with the South Carolina Republican primary just 4 days away. Rachel Scott tracking it all there in Charleston. Good morning, Rachel.
Robin, good morning to you. And for days, Donald Trump faced criticism for failing to address the death of Alexei Navalny. Now he has, but he made no mention of Vladimir Putin.
This morning, Donald Trump under fire for comparing his own legal troubles to threats Russian opposition leader Alexei Navalny faced while standing up to Putin's authoritarian regime. Trump breaking his silence days after Navalny's death, writing, "The sudden death of Alexei Navalny has made me more and more aware of what is happening in our country," pointing to grossly unfair courtroom decisions.
Come on. He's such a lib, dude. He's so good. God, he's such a fucking liberal. It's hilarious, okay? He's so goddamn libbed up. He's so goddamn libbed up.
The former president making no mention of Putin.
I don't know why he keeps getting weak in the knees when it comes to Russia.
Trump is facing charges for his efforts to overturn the 2020 election and has warned his political opponents could be prosecuted if he's reelected. There are no free and fair elections in Russia. Navalny pushed for democracy and is among a growing list of Putin's political opponents that have been jailed, poisoned, or killed. Trump's rival Nikki Haley writing, Donald...
Wasn't Navalny just another right-wing politician? Was he competing for the same constituents as Putin? There is no there's no real elections in Russia, chat. What the fuck are we talking about? In Turkey, we have free elections, but they're not fair. In Russia, the elections are not fair nor free. Okay? It's not a real thing. It's not a real election. That's not a real thing happening. Okay? Navalny was a placeholder to say, I don't want Vladimir Putin. That's it. Navalny was a placeholder for, I don't want Vladimir Putin. Anyone but him. That's what his position was. So many people didn't like give a shit about what he had to say or what he was doing. You Gopnik, thank you for the raid, brother. Hope you had a good stream. It's more so just like, this is the fuck Putin constituency. If that makes sense. That's it. On that front, I totally understand why people see him as like a liberating figure, I guess. That part does make sense to me. I get it. But it's not like, because he was outside of the, I guess because he was also like outside of the sphere of Putin's controlled opposition. Like he built his entire persona around opposing Vladimir Putin and exposing Vladimir Putin's corruption. Okay?
Donald Trump could have condemned Vladimir Putin for being a murderous thug. Trump could have praised Navalny's courage, adding instead, he's denouncing America and comparing our country to Russia. The former South Carolina governor hitting the campaign trail in her home state with just 4 days until the primary.
It's a great day
Wait, what?
in South.
He is saying that, though. He's basically saying that. What? This is like the most libbed up Trump has ever been. Everybody's always talking about how Trump is like butt buddies with Vladdy Pooty Poo. And then you're over here saying that he's not like, what do you mean? If he's a Putin puppet, like, why is he talking about Alexei Navalny being like unfairly prosecuted? He's saying he's unfairly prosecuted just like Navalny.
South Carolina.
And she's still going after Trump for encouraging Putin to attack America's NATO allies if they don't spend enough on defense.
No, I would not protect you. In fact, I would encourage them to do whatever the hell they want.
The idea that Trump would associate himself with Putin like that over our allies who stood with us after 9/11? What he just did was put all of our allies in danger. And
wait, what? You know who else stood with us after 9/11? Iran. Okay. I don't see your ass fucking talking about that shit. Fuck you mean 9/11, our allies that stood with us after 9/11.
every military service person who's
Also, I love the idea that like we really needed to do Article 5 after 9/11 against who? Afghanistan. The fuck? Yeah, dude, we really needed, guys, you don't understand. We really needed the 8 dudes from England who wear shorts in combat to also be out there with a battalion. Because we didn't have enough. We didn't have enough resources to do what? Oh, invade Afghanistan and occupy it for 20 fucking years. Yeah, good thing we did that, by the way. That was really good. Yeah, if we hadn't used Article 5, we might have lost the war in Afghanistan, which we definitely didn't win anyway, but the 13 Polish soldiers are very angry at you. Yeah.
serving there in danger.
Haley is still trailing Trump by more than 30 points here in South Carolina. She's expected to give an address later today on the state of the race, but she's made it clear she is not dropping out, Michael.
All right, Rachel, thank you so much for that. Hi, everyone.
Yeah, this is just our turn to invade Afghanistan. We take turns out here.